Maju ya, boleh? Untuk kan nggak Ben? Sakap kan dipanggil kayak gini ya?
Oh iya udah gitu aja.
Gimana?
Ini bisa nih gini kalau live streaming.
Ya enggak sih. Ini tetap terikat kok. Tapi kayak gini gak apa ya? Harian dong susah.
Itu nggak bisa.
Bisa.
YouTube KKI namanya apa?
YouTube program kayak bisa.
Masuk nggak ya?
Kalau dicepetin mungkin masuk. Dicepetin. Nanti tak.
Kalau kan itu
Oh, Pak, oh, dengar kalau pakai speaker denger sih. Masuk.
kalau sini nanti masuk. Kalau nggak masuk,
Udah dimulai.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd.
Your Excellencies, Professor Dr. Mansur MAG, as the Dean of Teacher Training and Education Faculty of Salatiga State Islam University, and the Honorable Mr. Miftaudin MA, as the Director of ICT, and also our speaker, Miss Geraldine. First of all, let us say thanks to Allah SWT, which has given guidance and blessing to us, so that morning we can meet at the guest lecture.
Salam and salam might be brought to our last Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Peace be upon him, his family, his companion, and good purpose. Dear all the audience, to us here as the master of ceremony in guest lecture in this ancient morning, let us read our several agenda today. The first agenda is opening, second agenda is speeches, the next agenda is presentations, and the last agenda is closing. To start our agenda today, let's start our agenda today by reciting basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
The next agenda is speeches. The first speech will be delivered by our Director of ICT to Mr. Miftaudin MA. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sebelum kita mulai, kita mau lihat semangatnya kakak ini. Jadi kalau saya bilang KKI di sini bilang apa?
ICP Pak, bukan
ICP.
Because now we have the speaker dan kita say KKI tapi ICP International Program. Kalau saya bilang ICP, Anda bilang
Iya.
we are one. Kalau saya bilang KKI yang pertama Anda bilangnya kompetitif. Saya bilang ICP yang kedua Anda bilangnya international. Kalau saya bilang ICP yang ketiga Anda bilangnya global. Are you ready? Ready. Coba dulu. ICP. ICP.
Internasional.
ICP.
We are
Tapi itu baru uji coba dulu. Kita pastikan setelah ICP yang ketiga Anda bilang we are one itu temboknya rata. Oke, are you ready? Ready. ICP. ICP.
International.
ICP.
We are one.
Temboknya nggak rata. Oke, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to thank to Ms. Shishin. It's a difficult name. We normally pronounce Geraldine. Tapi karena international Geraldine. My name is, if local say Miftah, international Miftah. International, so changing the syllabus. And also thanks you to Mbak Meta and also Mas Ben for the time, because they have flight from Indonesia, state of Semarang, negara bagian Semarang, to meet you especially to meet you and share the experience. Some of you may have met Mbak Meta and also Mas Ben, mungkin Mbak Covid ya. Some of you join with as part of your extra activities also the campus, and I believe it's good for you. In these occasions, I'm fortunate. Why? Because Mbak Meta has been informed me about the incoming method from Semarang to Samarinda, and I have asked people to Mbak Meta in case there is another speaker, so can we have guest lecture and meet our special students. Tepuk tangan dulu. We do hope that this kind of program can be regular. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Mau nggak kira-kira kalau program case lecture ini jadi something regular?
Yes.
Ya, adalah once in each semester. Nggak setiap bulan. Setiap bulan ya kasihan di komite. If we manage this kind of activity each month, it will give us progress. We have other activities. You are very busy. I know you are more. You are busier than us. Mahasiswa itu, you are very busy. You have this appointment. Sorry, I cannot attend this and that because I'm walking around. We plan for further development of it as a regular program. That's why we try to connect with Grade, and we do hope that we can, in the next agenda, we can get information of the native visit audience and we can have more preparations. Yeah. I'm sorry that we just have these classes for the presentations, especially we have more special room for you, but then like Prof. Hamzah said that suddenly they get invitation from they get visit also from Jakarta and lots of visit. Okay, I think that's all I can say in these occasions. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thanks for the speech. And we next to our agenda. There is the main agenda today. There is presentation, and this is will be guided by our director, Mr. Geraldine. Thank you.
Okay. Little. Yeah, we asked of people in the sessions, but they cannot attend the session because it is something to do in Jakarta. Also important. That's why I need to take this job, multi-job kerjaannya ada. Okay, without further ado, we will start this guest lecture. I would like to introduce short introductions because I just got this and then this CD this morning.
I will explain also
Yeah.
later.
But the essential thing we should we can get this morning. Now we meet Ms. Geraldine Gaillard. I'm sorry for this statement, but she decided to be called Sishi. Call her Sishi. She said that it's much more easier. She's a
Selamat pagi. I'm very thankful to be here to present you some of my experience. I hope you will understand me. I will try to speak not too fast because I have the habit to speak in all the languages very fast. So, nama saya Geraldine. Saya 39 tahun. Saya dari Prancis, dari Lyon, dan saya tinggal di bahasa Indonesia selesai. As we mentioned, as I said, I worked 15 years in the industry, and what happened is that at some point I felt like I was spending too much time for work and not even time for myself. And that's why I decided to change and do something new. And this is why I decided to quit my job and to plan a 6-month trip that started beginning of April. I was first in Singapore for a few days. Then I came. After this, I came to the volunteering in the mangrove in Mudorejo. This is in the Kekalokan area. And I will show you more about it later. And after the volunteering ends, I will go to Seoul, to South Korea for holidays. I will go back to Europe, and then we'll spend also some time in Tanzania and Zanzibar. And then I will look for a new job, so this is the future, I don't know about it. But also take the time to be in Indonesia, to travel a bit, as I mentioned, to go to I was already in Kalimantan to see the orangutans. I'm going to Bali and Labuan Bajo and Jogja, so I'm trying to see a bit of most parts of Indonesia. And why do I want to do a volunteering? Basically, I really wanted to discover Indonesia because I had a very good feedback from my friends about how people are. And then I said, okay, since I I'm traveling alone, making the best way to meet local people and to understand the lifestyle, the culture, the traditions. The food is really to be like inside the community. And the volunteering in the mangrove was a very good option. This is Indonesia, which helped me a lot in the all administrative tasks, but also coordinating the activities and the organization. So since I'm alone, it was very helpful. And also another thing that is interesting is to learn about the mangroves, because it's very important for the future to maintain it and renew it. And learning about it is about how to plant it, but also how to produce. This is here mangrove syrup. I will show later. So maybe before explaining what I'm doing every day in the project site, I would like to mention that mangrove is super important, especially for this village in the Gaillard, close to the coastal area, because the village is really damaged by floods every year. You can see some images. I'm being to stay in the host family. I used to be a cow breeder. This is a picture of a stall that is not under the water, and the family had to find new activities to survive, but now they are making nuts for the market and looking for new jobs, so it's really difficult for them. In certain areas, I learned that even the village is sinking by 12 centimeters every year, which is a lot. So the villagers decided to create a community to preserve the mangroves to help facing those challenges. So where I'm, it's the Eco Visata Boulogne Street. It's a very beautiful place, so if you have the chance to go there, I recommend to visit. It's open to the people, and there is even a mangrove school if you want to learn more about it. Every day I have routine activities, like working in the mangrove nursery. For example, watering the stems that were freshly planted, collecting the seeds, and this is the mangrove apiapi, and planting them in the polypacks that we filled before with the lumpur. This is a very difficult job because my legs are totally destroyed. But it's really nice. And once the mangroves are big enough, then you can collect them and you can plant them on the special areas. Another set of activities is taking care of the cafeteria and the area where the visitors are coming. For example, every day we have to clean the way that it's nice for the visitors. We also serve the guests that are coming. A big activity is taking photos with the guests coming because they like to take photos with the boulet. We organize certain events. For example, this was the visit of the Ansar community of Pekalongan, and we were cooking for them special dishes with some volunteers from the mangrove community. And also, I love the cats, and I'm feeding them every day. They are really nice. In the field, we are also having planting activities. For example, this was an action that was done in Fontaine-des-Pocs. It's a very nice place also that is also damaged by floods. This is the mangrove paca. It's probably the most famous one with the big seeds. We had also a donation from Japan and made the planting in our area because it was damaged by the flood this year. And also, we sometimes go to the beach to check also how are the plants that were being planted several years ago. Those ones, for example, they were planted in 2017. So as you can see, the process to grow is very slow. That's why it's important to take actions now. What we are also doing is making side products. So this is the tree mangrove pidada that has fruits. And with this fruit that you can see here, you can make some doodles. You know doodles? Yes. Or You can also, by collecting the fruits and filling the sugar, make the mango syrup, which is delicious. During the volunteering, I also attend official meetings with the people from the government. For example, there was this activity from Sikambang in the forest where officials came to get guidelines how to generate more economical aspects from forestry and the local activities. We had also the partnership with PLN and also the government from Semalam that came to plan the new master plan of the mangrove in Pekalongan area. So many different events had to be attended. Also, what I love doing for the mangrove is going to the warung to shop for ginger, for example, or for food to make cook. Yes. And when there is free time, I did a lot of activities like visiting the fish auction in the village. We were coloring batik. There is also a very famous rowing team in Mulyorejo that won the local rowing competition. So that was an event. For Eid Baras, we also delivered some gifts to the villagers. I cooked one day some French pancakes to my supervisor, Mastayo. This is also cultural exchange about exchanging on foods and also in the free time I try to practice Bahasa Indonesia and Duolingo. It's very, very good app. I like it very much. So for that activities, that was it. Oh, what happened? Okay, this is something I wanted to add because for me, the key learning here is that this is something quite pretty great and unique experience because whenever I go in the village, people really treat me like a guest star. If there was a Wayang community that came and they invited me on stage, then on dangdut music. And really, so this is something I will always remember and never forget. This is really great experience. For me, what is a key learning is that it's better not to come with any expectations because since the community is also self-organized, there is not much you can plan in advance, so it's better to be open and flexible and versatile to all activities, especially because there was in the village a big cultural but also language barrier. And the mix of all together made sometimes situations where it was a bit misunderstanding. But at the end, things go well, and there is always good ending, so no problems. And as I learned here, I think in Indonesia things are very short term. So, for example, it could be that in 1 hour we have to leave to an event in the forest. It happens several times, or for example, some guests are suddenly coming and we have to rush to the warung to prepare something. So this is very unpredictable, and this is something I'm not used to in Europe, because especially in Switzerland, everything is planned a long time in advance. So I learned how to be more relaxed and open and to rush when it's needed. And for me, one of the most experience that I got is all the positive energy I got from the people here, especially the incredible mindset and life philosophy that the people have. I really feel this kind of resilience that I explained about if you have a disaster, then we keep positive and be informed, and it's really, for me, a big learning because in Europe, we focus on small problems, and that's not good. And for example, my little sister in the house, she always says, "Spirit, please, spirit." I like very much this attitude about being positive no matter what. And for example, here I have a small example about this is that one day I had made an appointment very early in the morning with my supervisor to go and collect some seeds at 7, which is very early for me. And And then I was waiting, and he was not coming. So then the father of the family saw me, and then he was with me, and then he said, okay, no worries, no worries. Then finally my supervisor canceled the event because he had some service at home. So then the father of the family just came to give me breakfast, and then we went to one room to buy some small snacks for me, and then we went to the brother of the family to before going to the Maghreb, and then after being upset for half an hour because I was waiting and I was grumpy in the morning, then everything was very happy and very light and very good. So that's what I like very much about people here, is this positive energy that they are giving, really. And and if you have questions, please.
Oke, langsung saja ya. Kita mulai. We will start the question and answer sessions. So we can have more time, more questions, more sharing. Silakan Mbak Yani. Halo, starting from your name and your major.
My name is Geraldine. I'm from English Education Department. Name 2002. You have explained to us that you have traveled to some countries. Yes. And then my question is, did you go to some countries freely, or you have set your name before you go to any? Yes. So, for sure, what is very different is that in Europe, the life is more expensive and we have salaries accordingly. So, in the last years, I saved a lot of money because of working, and when I travel, in this time, I use my savings. This is something that is very useful, because also I'm not spending my money too much, so I have enough to make nice experiences here. Was that your question? Yes. But I think traveling is quite expensive, especially yesterday I went to renew my visa, and this is also additional costs that you with the flights and the visa, and I think it's quite expensive, but it's okay. Especially in the village, the food is very good price, and very enak sekali.
Okay, next question. Tadi Mbak Yani sudah mau tunjuk tangan tadi. Silakan.
Okay, my name is Geraldine. I'm from Islamic Education Department. I want to ask you, what is the background you choose mangrove for your volunteer? Maybe it can be you see the flood in Indonesia or something. So to be very honest, I didn't know anything about mangrove before. So when I wanted to do the volunteering, I knew I wanted to come to Indonesia, and then I checked with the Swiss volunteering agency the projects they have, and they had a partnership with Wait, and I had selected several projects that you have, for example, also the teaching in Sumatra. There was also the project in Bandung, I think. And eventually, because of the project description, the mangrove was the one that was the most attractive to me, because I could learn a lot of things about mangrove, which I like to be in the nature, so that was positive. I also like that it was close to the ocean, because I like the swimming in the ocean. And I like also that the project was very diverse, especially working in the field, but also having school visits or events. So it was not just about teaching, because teaching is, I think, very challenging and it's a hard job, I think. And I didn't feel I had the skills to do this. So I thought the mangrove project is maybe more versatile and better for my choice. And I'm very happy about it because now I know a lot about mangrove and it was very new for me. So I don't regret this choice. Any other question?
My name is Alia, and I want to ask you, why you choose Indonesian country to be volunteering, and you say that you have lots travel around country. So, what is your habits in Indonesia and country that you have studied?
Okay. As I said before, so I got two of my good friends actually came to Indonesia before, and they all gave a very positive feedback. That's why, since I was traveling alone, and they said the country is very safe, I said like Indonesia is a good choice for me to go to Asia because I'd like to see what they experience themselves. And what are the main differences between Indonesia and other countries? So for sure, it's the first time in my life that I made so many photos. With people from the village, everywhere I stop, they kind of say, "Oh, photo, photo, photo." I think this happened nowhere else.
And you will have more after this.
Oh yeah, yes, I'm glad about it. I'm new, so and this makes me feel also very special here. So this is for sure the number one. Also, what is interesting is that in the model, for example, my colleagues, they don't understand why I don't eat rice in the morning. Because they all eat rice. I think it's like a common to eat rice in the morning. And as normally I prefer fruits or just black coffee or something sweet, but rice is a bit too heavy. So this is something I think that is pretty unique here. What else? Oh, that's a good question. Difficult to answer.
Because you have a lot of experience, so I
Yes, because maybe to I've been also to a lot of traveling. I was also in Canada, in Kenya, because one of my best friends comes from there. I was also in Iran because a friend is from there. Also a bit in Hong Kong, and yes, so Turkey. I like Turkey very much. It's also a very nice country. So here, I would say also what is new for me here is that you go a lot with a motorcycle. So when I arrived in the village and we had to go to the supermarket to buy a few stuff, I was like, oh, I'm very scared. But actually, it's at the end I got used to it now, and even I take Gojek motor to go to the city sometimes, no problems. I think this is, I don't know any other countries I visited that use so much the motorbikes.
We love motorbikes.
Yes, and it's much faster actually.
But not Japan. So we actually moved the motorcycle from Japan to Indonesia.
Yes, yes, Honda and Suzuki, yes.
So we actually help Japan to be clean and quiet.
So the motorbike is something very special here. But I don't dare to drive the motorbike because I don't have skills for this.
But you have to try.
Yes. And also, as I mentioned, here it's really the kindness of the people. In the village and everywhere, people are very friendly, they are polite. And this is very pleasant. They're smiling all the time. That's really nice.
Well, that's one good point that you have mentioned. In Indonesia, if we give you smile, that means we love to engage with people. It can be different with another country. When you give smile, then you report the calls. Because it sounds suspicious to people. But it's different in Indonesia. We have different culture. We can smile to everyone.
And what I love very much is that to go to the local side from my house, so it's very close, maybe 10 minutes. I take the bicycle and I walk through the houses and everybody says, Namataki, and then the kids say, hello miss, hello miss. I think this is, even sometimes if I'm not so well waken up or if I'm not so good, I just see this kids smiling at you and then it gives a positive energy, really.
And you may find it different from the village
Yes.
and the city. In the village, we know everyone.
Yes.
Village.
This I understood also when it was fun. I was we meet the people in the neighborhood, and then the lady from the neighbor house was telling me, Miss, the other day I saw you and I was waving at you when you were cleaning, but you didn't see me. I said, oh. So I think the villagers they see everything. Or they told me, oh, we saw you passing by. Where were you going?
Yeah, because we have basic questions when we meet people. Normally we say, how are you? But
Yes.
in the village, we ask different questions. The question is, where are you going? So when you are missing, then the parent asks the neighbors, they don't know where you are going.
But on the other hand, I think it's very nice also because I'm a city girl, so I come from cities, and that is very anonymous. And here in the village, for example, when I had once the incident with my bicycle, the people stop and they help me to fix it, and or if I need something, they try to help me. So it's really very nice also. Village. But I realize that between village and other cities is also very. The Kalongan city is already very different.
Yeah. We have lots of different culture in Indonesia.
Yeah. Oh yes, this.
Yeah, we have maybe around 17,000 islands with their own culture. But in common, we are friendly.
And also, that's what I noticed that at home the people speak Japanese. So for me, there is no chance that I get few words because it's not Bahasa Indonesia. So I'm aware of this that Indonesia is very diverse, and what I see is only a very tiny part of it.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is also very varied. I don't know, do you know how many official languages there is in Switzerland? Four. It's the French, German, Italian, and Romansh. So it's four. Yes, and they have different cantons and also big mix of different cultures. They don't understand each other from one dialect to the other, so it's really interesting also.
Let's even focus on it.
Yes.
Because we can use different things.
Yes. No, because they know everything. They know many languages.
Oh,
They understand. They don't speak, but they understand.
You can, after your volunteering, you can use English and focus.
Yes, exactly. This is do not understand, I think.
Okay. Any other questions? Silakan. Tadi udah begini loh. So this kind of session is very important for the student because we want to encourage them
Yes, I
to
think you
speak up and then to develop the self-confidence so they can go for life.
I think this is very important.
Yeah. Bismillah dulu Mbak.
My
Al-Fatihah.
Thank you. This come in Indonesia, in my country. The question is how I can come here in France to be a volunteer, and I can learn anything in yours.
Oh, that's so maybe this question is difficult because I have to say like I never did any volunteering in Europe or in France, but maybe Beta or Ben can answer.
Okay. Yes, actually, we belong to a network called International Voluntary Service Networks, and we belong to different types of networks. And we do have a partner, international partner in Switzerland as well. So this will be possible for any Indonesians if you are interested to volunteer abroad, is to join the IPS organization in Indonesia, because in the networks you can only do exchange of voluntary exchange only when you have a sending organization. So it means you need a sending organization from Indonesia, and because we are here already, we are great. So yeah, I think it's a good opportunity also to say that we can invite you also to join our organization as members or as volunteers as well. I recognize some faces here. There are already members of WAVE. I don't know. Can you raise your hand? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Raise your hand now. Bukan begini.
Yes. So by joining us, what we have is we have open opportunities for youth to join international voluntary service. Both for those that you have to fund yourself, like for example, children. Or there are also opportunities for voluntary exchange that is funded. And it can be funded partially or it can be fully funded. But that is very, very rare opportunities. Most of the time, we do volunteering abroad, the one that is self-funded, like Jason, for example. Yes, and well, later on maybe you can go to our Instagram, especially for now, the most active one social media that we have is Instagram, and also you can visit our websites where all information about this international voluntary service in Indonesia, especially the WAVE, is available there. Yes.
Maybe I can say about myself how I found the volunteering here. So I was also, because I knew about Indonesia. I knew it was so I was just Googling. And that's how I think it took me a long time. Actually, I expected it to be much easier, but it was kind of a hard job to look for everything and then to get contacts, attend to presentation meetings about the Swiss volunteering international. And I think if you're really motivated to do it, I think you should not be afraid of the hurdles you might find, because it will not go straight forward. So you need to continue, and I really encourage you to, if you have this chance, to take it, because it's my best experiences were when I went abroad to different countries. That's where I learned the most about myself, but also about other ways of thinking, of living, about it's really great experience.
Maybe I can add more practical. I think it's not only about volunteering or doing international volunteering abroad. Because, for example, for us, we also have international voluntary service in Indonesia. For example, like what JJ is doing here in Pekalongan, especially, it is in Indonesia, but it is international voluntary service. So, in this case, for those who maybe are not interested to go abroad or maybe not having the opportunities yet to go abroad with the international voluntary service, then maybe you can be active also as a local volunteers with us, and then also support the international voluntary service in Indonesia. Like in Salatiga, we have a community, volunteers community called Great of Salatiga, and also we have in Bandung, in Pekalongan, Semarang. Yeah, yes. So, well, I know not so many activities for now because of the post-pandemic things, but we are starting or restarting some projects already. So we do hope that international frontier service is also active in our own countries, and I think this is the most important part because we have local projects that needs help. So I want to focus on that, I guess, because we do need this. And also, when you have experiences with international frontier service in Indonesia first, and then when you go abroad with the IBS, then it will be easier for you because you already have some like a starting point from Indonesia. And the topics itself is very, very various. Not only the mangrove, which belongs to the environmental issues, but also we have the education part, culture. What else? There are many other things. Health, festivals, many other issues that we can tackle about it. Go to maybe for the one volunteering abroad, go to Instagram ikut.its. I think you will see more opportunities in different countries to volunteer with us as a sending organization. And also go to Grid.Indonesia for mostly about IPS in general and local activities with our international volunteers and with our local volunteers as well. So I urge you to take these opportunities. I guess it's very important for also students to get experience outside the classrooms, to have more developing skills, I guess. I think this is the aim of the, especially international council. Maybe Ben wants to add something?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
But maybe I can, because for example, what Meta explained is that when I started the project, there was also a peer volunteer, Rizka,
Yes.
that she was just there to help me. She gave me the basics of Bahasa Indonesia. She helped me to do shopping, to establish myself, and I think it was really helpful. And I think a good counterpart is to be in contact and with a foreigner and maybe practice English and talk more informally about different cultures. So I think it can also be, as Meta said, a good starting point to volunteer locally first with international people and then slowly expand.
Yeah. That's also relates to new Indonesian education system. We have now Merdeka Belajar. The university can also start to apply that system next year if you are lucky. And the focus is that we try to finish the main courses until first semester. And then after that, so the 6, 7, 8, you can do everywhere. You can take any course in outside the university. You can go abroad. You can take course in a foreign country. So the the goals is to give you more opportunity to expose yourself, and that's the good thing. Now we get the IBS information from.
Also, maybe can I just say something? Is that so I had the chance to one of my Turkish friends. She introduced me to a good friend of her in Jakarta, and so she's Indonesian. And when she was younger, she did also a au pair in Germany. So this could be also options. I don't know. I have no ideas about this kind of activities, but that could also be helpful because I think this is maybe funding.
Yeah, No more questions? We're actually running out of time. Jadi, this kind of special, we have special occasion like this. So please use this time maximally by at least stand up, raise your hand, stand up, and say what you want to say. Although it's difficult, and I believe so. I think one or two more questions.
Yes.
One or two more questions.
Boy.
Boys.
What the girls are talking? Good.
Yeah, you will see something special at this university. 60% of the population is black.
Yes.
So you
Yang sama.
must protect us. You must protect us because we are, the minority. And you can count by your fingers. Okay, male students, class. He's one of the reporter in the university.
Okay, so you want to ask a question?
Yeah, he's quiet, but actually
Maybe sorry. Actually, I didn't have one question, but in this time, I will give my chance to the other student.
Or maybe if it's not a question, somebody wants to maybe share something, a project that they would like to do later, or maybe that is international background.
Oke, pertanyaannya. Oh, nggak tanya. So how many countries have you been visiting?
Oh, this is a difficult question.
Because you have only 10 fingers, right?
Yeah, so as I said, I was in Canada, in the US. I was most of the countries in Europe, like France, Spain, Italy, Portugal, Germany. I lived in Germany actually 3.5 years. I was in Czech Republic, in Poland, in the Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden. As I said, I was also in Morocco, in Iran, in Turkey several times, in Greece, in Kenya. This is a really nice. Then Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan also one time. Japan is really nice country too. So many places.
You can call me Gaillard, and I want to ask that would you tell to us about your experience tasting food in Indonesia, and what's your favorite food from Indonesia? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so for the food, I haven't tried everything yet, but I like very much tempe goreng. I tried also, of course, bakso, for sure there is something, I mean, most of the food I like very much. What I don't understand so well is the fugu. Because not everyone has a trust. And this, I have to say, for me, it's nice, but I don't eat it because the food is very delicious. So, I try to do some sweets like, how do you call it? This kind of pancakes is of coconut with the gula milk. Salapilla is this one, also very good.
in Finnish. No, what is this? We actually call that
I call her Ba.
Yes, but actually the villagers they all call me Miss. And that's why everyone is happy because maybe it's just they call me, oh Miss, hello Miss. But it's true like impact, it's like, for me I don't choose impact because it's difficult to pronounce. Mass it's okay. And you know, I was thinking which kind of ole ole I could bring back to Europe, and I think I might take instant Indomie. Yes. I think it's a very good gift to bring to my friends in Europe.
Indomie is good selera.
Is that your favorite Indomie? Poppy, yes, I have poppy also, yes. So I think of course a lot of ikan, sardines, it's very good. Yes.
Yeah, I think there's no more questions. If you have other questions, then you may send it in.
But if you want, I can give you my Instagram. You can find me. You can ask questions. My Instagram. So if you want to understand, it's because I'm Geraldine Josepha Marie Gaillard. My family name, and this, you know, my Geraldine Gaillard was already taken, so that's why I said like, let's take this one, the first two letters of all my full name.
The shorter version.
Yes.
Okay.
Terima kasih banyak.
Okay. So what do you think about the sessions? Is it interesting? Yeah. We do sorry that we cannot have more time for the sessions. Why? Because we know you are very busy. Not you. Miss Gigi is very busy after this. He has to.
I'm also discovering the program.
He has to go to. She has to go to Geraldine to do the other projects. It's like having vacations while doing the project. Focus on the vacations and doing good deeds for the people. Ya. Atau kalau Anda misalnya jalan-jalan sambil kerja. I think that's interesting also. In this session, we learn from professional. This GC is one of the professionals in the industry. You can see the what do you call it? High tech
Yes,
and
that is.
big
Yes.
machinery things in Switzerland.
All this is car production. I think. Did you have car manufacturing in Indonesia?
Yeah, we have Wuling, the Chinese car productions manufacturing in Jakarta.
It's possible they do a lot of handwork still here. These were assembly lines in Europe for German car manufacturers, for example, BMW, Mercedes.
European cars.
But I think the US is also the same. Like in Japan, they're really good also.
Yeah. So, and we learned that life is not only about work, not only about money, right?
Exactly.
Money is not everything, but everything is money work.
I fully agree.
Because when you are doing voluntary and then you join the Asian or the voluntary service institutions, then everything will come up by the institutions. That's a good thing. Except the snack. During 2 p.m. in the morning, and then what we can do then nasi kucing. Yeah. So have you ever visited the Angkringan? Not yet. That's new visit for you.
Yes, okay. Okay.
It's open until 3-4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, just in case we have to leave. And then we have less money and something to eat. Then that's a good food stall.
Oh yes, I love it.
Yeah. Small portions, small portion of rice with small fish. And that's why we call it nasi kucing. Because when you offer, yeah, and we have to learn that we need to balance our life. Not only working, we also need to contribute to the community. That's a good philosophy of life. Talking about balance, talking about contribution to the community, and the most important thing is with life. What tomorrow? Because tomorrow you will be 40, and then getting old, and then you say, oh, I'm not in a good health. I can do it because I know everything I do. Yeah. And then in the sessions, we also learned that if you want to join the voluntary going abroad with sponsors, that you can check the IDS, International Voluntary Service, or the Salakika, then we can connect and we try to connect with we can get lots of information and opportunity to join the SARS voluntary service. All right. In our discussions with the university staff, university officers, we always talking about dedications. We have to dedicate our life. While we are doing our job in the university, we should we get salary. But if we work only based on the salary, lots of things. University cannot pay lots of activities at the university. And then if we claim that kind of activities into money, then the university also cannot afford to pay us. So that's why, all right, you get the salary, but we need also talking about educations, about social work, because lots of things should be based on the university. All right. And I think that's all the presentations from Miss Gigi. So now I can spell Gigi. Because I will read the spelling. You write G and E and G and E, so it sounds Gigi. So what's the explanation? If you want to connect more, then Miss Gigi has shared the Instagram, and we have also the emails. Just in case you want to raise more questions and then want to get more experience from her, then you can connect to the social media contact. All right. After this, we will close the sessions. Langsung saya tutup atau ya? Well, we'll close the session with Alhamdulillah. Thank you for your attention, and please give an applause to we promised before, we will have more things here. We're going to close the session with taking picture. Ini siapa yang ngatur? Mau